And so some hard-hitting questions there as the debate over the Sengol rages on. But Harsha, the person who's asking these questions now is a person from Tamil Nadu, where the Sengol supposedly, where the Sengol is said to originate. There is, of course, documentary proof and proof in every other way that it is, it hails its origins from Tamil Nadu. Now he is asking some very pertinent questions. Harsha, where does the debate stand as of now?
Rukma, you rightly stated. Now the Congress have been disrespecting Sengol since since the time it has been announced that it will be installed in the new Parliament building. Now Annamalai, Tamil Nadu BJP leader, has clearly stated that this is a bogus claim of Congress leader, and they have to apologize for disrespecting Sengol, disrespecting Tamil culture, and denoting it as a walking stick. And Rukma, who's better than the classical dancer, famous classical dancer Dr. Padma Subrahmanyam, who understands everything about Sengol. She knows about Sengol, and I'll take a quick reaction from her only. Padma ma'am, when the Congress leaders denote Sengol as walking stick, what are your thoughts about it?
I don't know who called it walking stick. Have you ever seen a walking stick which is more than 5 feet? You think you'll walk like this? I think sometimes ignorance is the best source for comedy. How can it be a walking stick? This is to be laughed at.
Padma ma'am, you are from Chennai. You read that Tughlaq magazine. You read the inscriptions and the script which actually tells about the Sengol culture. Now everyone is disrespecting, and it was. Do you think it was insulted for 75 years, calling it a walking stick, mentioning it in the museum as gold walking stick?
Well, I don't know why and who mentioned it as walking stick. Anyway, it is wrong identification, definitely, for sure. And whether it was intentionally ignored or inadvertently not noticed, I'm not the right judge. But anyway, the sin of having ignored it will be now completely amended by now Sengol has become too popular all over the country. And Sengol is only a Tamil word for Dharma Danda, which has been there all over right from Ramayana days, because 3 symbols are very important for showing the power of even monarchy. It is just not Sengol alone. Sengol is for justice. And you have the umbrella and the throne. So these are all symbols. And symbolism in our culture has been very characteristic.
Dr. Padma, one more thing. As Annamalai is clearly stating, and he is asking the parties, the Congress, to apologize for calling this sacred ancient relic the notion of power, the transfer of power symbol, and he's asking them to apologize for calling it a walking stick. Ma'am, do you also think the people who have disrespected and insulted Sengol, they all should apologize?
I don't know if I should ask them to apologize. It is for their own, sense of guilt if they have. And if not, I'm not bothered. Whether they apologize or not is not my concern. My concern is that it should be recognized. And I think it is more than what I thought. Because I was thinking of only an event, but it is thanks to Modi ji that this is going to be permanently placed next to the speaker, I am told, as a symbol of sensitivity for justice, because it is not monarchy, it is question of justice. And this will remind all the members of Parliament, irrespective of which party they are from, that we are accountable for what is called justice.
So, We were listening to Dr. Padma Subrahmanyam. She is the one, the famous classical dancer who got the attention of PMO, and that and a letter actually triggered the chain of events which finally led to the installation of Sengol in the new Parliament building. She was telling about the significance, and she's herself stating that people themselves should be guilty for saying that ancient gold relic, for denoting it as a walking stick, which it is not. It has its own historical significance, and which everyone knows, which is already transcribed and written in the ancient history also.